Scorpio, May 2026 is not subtle, and you already know when life stops being subtle. You feel it in your body before anybody says a word. This month is pushing on your mind, your relationships, your pride, your exhaustion, and that private part of you that would rather stay in control than admit it's overwhelmed. Uranus entering Gemini is speeding everything up mentally. Not in a cute, productive way, in a way that can make you obsess, overthink, connect dots too fast, and pick up on shifts in people before they even understand themselves. That can make you sharp as hell. It can also fry your nervous system. Your brain is not the enemy this month, but it does need a leash. And then Saturn and Neptune in Aries are doing something heavier. They're putting pressure on your routines, your health, your discipline, your daily functioning, and the version of you that thinks you can survive on intensity alone. Saturn says grow up. Neptune says you can't keep pretending you're fine when you're spiritually drained. So if May feels like you're carrying more than usual, while also feeling weirdly foggy, weirdly tired, weirdly done with things that used to motivate you, that makes sense. You're being forced to mature in the most unglamorous way possible. Through consistency, through limits, through admitting that being strong does not mean running yourself into the ground, and then acting mysterious about it. That act is getting old. Scorpio, May 2026 is not subtle, and you already know when life stops being subtle. You feel it in your body before anybody says a word. This month is pushing on your mind, your relationships, your pride, your exhaustion, and that private part of you that would rather stay in control than admit it's overwhelmed. Uranus entering Gemini is speeding everything up mentally. Not in a cute, productive way, in a way that can make you obsess, overthink, connect dots too fast, and pick up on shifts in people before they even understand themselves. That can make you sharp as hell. It can also fry your nervous system. Your brain is not the enemy this month, but it does need a leash. And then Saturn and Neptune in Aries are doing something heavier. They're putting pressure on your routines, your health, your discipline, your daily functioning, and the version of you that thinks you can survive on intensity alone. Saturn says grow up. Neptune says you can't keep pretending you're fine when you're spiritually drained. So if May feels like you're carrying more than usual, while also feeling weirdly foggy, weirdly tired, weirdly done with things that used to motivate you, that makes sense. You're being forced to mature in the most unglamorous way possible. Through consistency, through limits, through admitting that being strong does not mean running yourself into the ground, and then acting mysterious about it. That act is getting old. Mentally, Uranus and Gemini can make you feel like your whole inner radar system is going off at once. Sudden ideas, sudden suspicions, sudden flashes of truth about people, money, sex, trust, loyalty, and everything that sits under the surface. Scorpio already sees what other people miss. This month, you see it faster. But speed is not always clarity. That's important. Because when your nervous system is overloaded, you can start reacting to what you sense before you've actually confirmed what's real. Not every weird vibe is a betrayal. Not every silence is a secret. Some of what you're feeling is real intuition. Some of it is exhaustion making everything feel loaded. Learn the difference, or you'll create problems where there were only loose ends. May 1st is your big moment, and honestly, it's intense. That full moon in Scorpio is personal. It puts a spotlight directly on you, your emotions, your body, your needs, your anger, your truth, your attachments, your image, and everything you've been carrying under the surface while telling people you're good. You may feel exposed. You may feel emotional in a way you hate. You may also feel unbelievably clear. This is a purge. Secrets can be revealed. Power struggles can come to a head. Debt, intimacy issues, trust issues, control issues, all of that can rise now. If something in your life has been emotionally toxic, manipulative, financially draining, or quietly rotting, May 1st is where the mask starts slipping, including your own. So let's talk about love, because this month is not light there either. If you're single, the full moon on May 1st can hit like a personal truth serum. You might realize you're still emotionally tied to someone you swore you were over. You might see clearly that the person you've been fantasizing about is not actually safe for you. Or you could meet someone who pulls you in hard, fast, intensely, and makes your whole body light up. And listen, attraction is not your problem. Your problem is that you can mistake emotional intensity for destiny when you're craving depth. This month, that could get messy fast, especially because Uranus in Gemini can bring unpredictable chemistry, mixed signals, or sudden confessions that scramble your head. If you're attached, May can expose where the relationship has gotten too comfortable with silence, control, or emotional guessing games. Scorpio can love deeply, but you can also test people instead of just telling them what hurts. You can go quiet, observe everything, keep score, and then act shocked when resentment explodes later. That strategy will not work this month. The full moon in your sign on May 1st wants honesty, not emotional theater. If there's a problem with trust, intimacy, money, jealousy, or emotional labor, it has to be named. If the relationship is strong, this can deepen it because the truth finally gets spoken. If it's been surviving on avoidance, power plays, or unspoken fear, then yeah, this month can make that impossible to ignore. Better, let it be real. Jupiter in late Cancer is one of the softer influences helping you out, and you need that. It's making you crave deep emotional safety at home, but also emotional meaning in your future. You want more than survival right now. You want warmth. You want peace. You want to feel like your life is leading somewhere that actually feeds you. For some of you, that means travel, study, spiritual growth, or a bigger vision that gives your pain some context. For others, it's simpler. You just want the people closest to you to feel emotionally safe and consistent. That craving is not weakness. It's actually guiding you toward what matters. When Scorpio stops glamorizing struggle, everything starts changing. Then May 16th comes in with that new moon in Taurus, and this is where the month gives you a reset through your relationships and your practical life. Taurus is opposite you, so this new moon is about grounding down and getting honest about what stability actually looks like with another person, or inside any commitment you've made. This is one of the best days all month to plan finances, restructure routines, and create real physical comfort. And yes, money matters here. If May 1st exposed debt, shared financial issues, emotional spending, or some imbalance in who carries what, May 16th is where you stop spiraling and make a plan. Calmly, logically, no shame, no revenge spending, no dramatic avoidance. Just facts, just decisions. Career-wise, Saturn and Neptune in Aries are forcing you to clean up how you work, not just what job you have, how you function, where you waste energy, where you martyr yourself, where you say yes when your body is screaming no. Saturn wants discipline. Neptune is dissolving fake motivation. So some of you are realizing that the hustle, the pressure, the endless proving, it's not sustainable anymore. Good. That realization is useful. Uranus and Gemini can bring sudden financial ideas, shifts around shared resources, smart strategy around investments, taxes, debts, collaborations, or deeper business conversations that open a new lane. But your mind can get obsessive around money this month too. Don't let fear make every decision. Let the numbers speak, not your panic. By May 21st, when the sun enters Gemini, the energy starts moving differently. Communication picks up, social energy returns, but in a more intimate, strategic, mentally sharp way for you. This is when talks about money, partnerships, trust, contracts, and deeper commitments can move faster. You may suddenly feel ready to ask the question, sign the thing, confront the issue, or have the conversation that's been sitting in your chest all month. This can also bring a return of your curiosity, your wit, and your appetite for figuring things out. Just don't turn every conversation into an interrogation because your instincts are on fire. People can feel when you're trying to control the room. It doesn't always get you the truth faster. The warning for May is blunt. Don't let emotional intensity turn into self-destruction. That's the trap. Don't pick a fight just to force honesty. Don't spend money to soothe rage. Don't sleep with someone because you want to feel powerful. Don't go cold and call it boundaries when really you're hurt and scared. And for the love of God, don't confuse suspicion with evidence. This month can make you hyper-aware, but hyper-aware is not the same thing as regulated. Protect your nervous system, eat, sleep. Step away from the phone. Stop rereading the message 10 times like the truth is going to magically change on the 11th read. You need stillness more than you need another clue. The opportunity is huge, though. May can make you brutally honest with yourself, and that is where your power lives. The full moon in your sign on May 1st is showing you who you are now, not who you were when the wound was fresh. The new moon in Taurus on May 16th is helping you build healthier patterns in love, money, and commitment. And the sun entering Gemini on May 21st brings movement back into conversations that matter. There is real growth here. There is maturity here. There is a chance to stop carrying everything like a private war and start building a life that actually feels safe to live inside. That's the win. So this is how you win May 2026, Scorpio. Let May 1st tell the truth, even if it hurts your pride. Use May 16th to ground your finances, your relationships, and your physical comfort in something real. Let May 21st help you talk, negotiate, reconnect, and move forward with more mental clarity. But don't rush past the lesson. This month is teaching you that control is not the same thing as safety. Silence is not the same thing as power. And emotional intensity is not the same thing as intimacy. Once you stop mixing those up, everything gets cleaner. Your love gets cleaner. Your money gets cleaner. Your mind gets cleaner. And honestly, you get harder to manipulate. A lot harder. That's the version of you being born now. Not colder, smarter.